Hello Flosstube and welcome to my channel. My name's Tracy, and if you are a new subscriber, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's been a couple months since I have done a video. I have been so swamped. I got a new job. I'd been at a job for 15 years and I started something totally new, and I have never learned so much in the last 3 months than I have, seems like since I was in school. But anyway, everything is going great and I'm happy to be back. I have been stitching though. I had some Whipco goals and I did get a couple completed, but I haven't really been following it because I feel like that's not what I want to do. When the number gets called, I think, yeah, I'm not interested in that. So I will show you what I've been doing and what I've completed for, I believe, April or May. I had a couple. One of my goals was, this was a new start. I did it on the 12 by 12 New Year's Eve with Pam from Just Keep Stitching. I had started this and just got a couple of the words done, but I loved it so much that I'm like, I have to finish this and I want to hang it somewhere. But it's this popcorn one, and it says I have a lot to say, so you should probably go make some popcorn. I just love how it turned out. It's so cute. I'm gonna get it framed, hang it up somewhere. And it is by Silver Creek Samplers is the pattern right here. So I had a finish. I like to do my finishes first because it makes me feel like, oh, I got something done. Then I had this. It's called Noah's Needle, and it's by Just Nan, and this is an old pattern. And I'd be willing to, you know, send it away, but I'd worked on it. Let's wonder if I can tell what year it's from. It's probably the 80s. And I had a dog at the time, and that dog had gotten a hold of it and like put some tooth holes in here, if you can see them. And I was like, oh my gosh, he wrecked it. But I was able to kind of push them over, and I'm like, I gotta finish this because it's so nice, and I did. I'll put this behind it. It's kind of a thin fabric. So just kind of pan up here. Can you see that at the bottom, or does it? Oh, let me show. There. It's really cute. So I had a couple finishes. I was pretty excited about that. And this was old. Like I said, it was old and it was in my thing, but I mean, you can see these dog bite holes. I don't know if I can like futz with it more to fix them, but maybe if I frame close, it won't be any big deal. So I got 2 more to hang on my board. Then I worked on the Fab 50 sew along. Started on June 1st, and every couple of days, and it's hosted by Abby Sue Designs, and every Monday and Thursday, I think it is, you get a new character, and the characters, I guess, are based on the 50 gold statues that are at Walt Disney World right now for the 50th anniversary, and it has been so fun. So I started stitching, I think I might have showed this in my last video, the border for the whole thing. Okay, now, yeah, that's front. So it's huge, and let's see if you can see that. When I got to the bottom, like right here, I was about 60 squares short to finish it. Garbage. I don't know what I did. I think I I think I grabbed a 14 count instead of an 18 count and then cut the fabric and whatever. So I restarted, and I don't have the border done because I had figured that out right before, and I was like, ugh, so angry. So I dyed another piece of fabric And I started over. These are so big. Put this behind it. And I framed out the top, and I don't want to get behind. So can you see that? I framed out the top, and then I actually just penciled in, sorry, it's wrinkly. I penciled in the people that I wanted to do. So the first one, oh no, that's not the first one, liar. The first one was BB-8, and I feel like these are all gonna be like knockoffs or whatever, or sidekicks, not knockoffs, okay? Then the second one was Pumbaa and Timon. You get to see that, okay? And then now on Friday or Thursday, Friday, whatever, we got Stitch. So I'm just gonna keep up. And like I said, I just kind of penciled in the borders there. And then I'll fill in this as I have time. And I've kind of made a decision that I don't love some of the things on my whip go, and I really have a lot of like sew-alongs that I'm doing that I really want to focus on. So that's going to be my goal for the rest of the summer, is I have like 9 things that I'm going to work on, and this is one of them. Okay, what did I work on next? So much stuff. Okay, I might as well go to the monster. I haven't worked on him for a while, but this is the Tim Burton sew-along that I started in January, and they give you, you know, not, you know, one little guy a week or anything. It's like 30,000 stitches a month that you get. So this is how much they've given out so far. I can kind of hold it back here. Okay. So they give you 12 of these little blocks a month, and each one is 42 by 42. Oops, this is a lot of math. 42 by 42, whatever. It's like 160, 70 something, and then times 12. So it's ridiculous amount. But I do try to work on it quite a bit. So I will show you. Okay, this is the top half. I gotta back up for this, I think. Here's the top half, what I have done. And then if I flip it over to the bottom, this is, here, this way. So I got Sally in there, I got Pee-wee. This frame right here is one of the Big Eyes thing. And I don't know if anybody knows who that guy is. I don't know who that is or what he's from. So overall, I mean, this is huge. I have this much done. This is over 30,000 stitches, by the way. So this is going to be a project that I probably will be working on for the next 2 years. I want to stay keep trying to get caught up, but I'm like, oh my gosh, there's another 40,000, there's another 30,000. So that might not happen. Oofda, it's just, but I love it, and I love Tim Burton, so I'm gonna try my hardest to finish it. Okay, then apparently my other whip goes that I had, that must have been for May, were the Banshees. No, it wasn't the Banshee, it was the Elizabeth, sorry, I put my stuff on the floor. Elizabeth Bath Erzbert, is it? Oh, there it is right here. Okay. I had done this one quite a while ago. This was the Headless Woman. And these are from the Little Stitcher, and she has a bunch of them. So I had bought the Banshee's Cry and Erzbet, I can't even say it, Bathory. These are all kind of based on true stories, I guess. And my goal was to start her, so I got a little bit in, but I really didn't do a lot on her. And I feel bad because, and I'm doing them on the same thing, because I can get 2 or 3 on here, I think, and then I'll frame them like that, because she's got a bunch of them. So I just have a small start for that. One of my other calls was to work on my 2021 black work. So, oh, I forgot to iron this. So Long from Peppermint Purple, or Peppermint, yeah, Peppermint Purple. It's on Facebook. It's a free thing. And I did get quite a bit done on this. It's wrinkled. And I've drawn this whole border out that they had so I could visualize it better. So I'm going to put this mermaid on there. I'm probably going to have to change that number to a 2. I won't finish it. Maybe put 2022 on the other side. Good idea. That was a great idea. Sorry, I forgot to iron that one. So I did make progress on that. I met my goal. And then, so I worked on it for somebody. And then I had this one from last year. It's called Hello Sunshine. And I really hadn't done much on this either. And I kind of like it because I have flamingos in my kitchen. And it's supposed to look, they look like trees when they're done. Oh, I don't have a picture, I just have the pattern. I can't show you. But I could show you a quick shape. It's supposed to look like this when you're done. And then I believe there's 4 of them. I think there's a spring, summer, winter, fall type thing, and this one's summer. And I do want to finish that and put that in my kitchen. But not in the next 2 months. Okay, so let's see. I worked on, oh boy, I had some new starts too, by the way. The other sew-alongs that I'm in are, How Does Your Garden Grow? And I am this far on that. And this is by Caterpillar Crossing, you know, and it's a secret, so I don't have a picture of it. And I think those, that Hello Sunshine thing was a sew-along also. So this is going to stay in my summer pile. Then, of course, anything that has to do with water I love. And so I started the Under the Sea sew-along. And I put it in this cute bag I made. And this is so cute. It's like mermaids. Oh, it's wrinkly, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't even say really what I was doing stuff on. Most of it's 18 count, but I have a new love of 28/1, and I will show you that. So this is mine so far. So you got the little mermaid there. Then you got dolphins, and then scuba divers and fish, and I think that's a stingray. And we just got another one, and it is it goes underneath that, and it's a treasure chest. And this is stitched on frozen fractals that I got at by Steph. It's 32 count, and it's from, I got it at Stitchville, USA. So it's really pretty. I wonder if I should, you can't see it, can you? The sun's coming in, which I'm not gonna stop it. So let's see, it's kind of bluish and green. Maybe if I wave it. But I love it. I love how it's turning out, and it's so fun to do because I love sea life. I may have said in my last video 3 months ago that I was not going to do any more sew-alongs. Okay, well, stop sending me the feeds to them and the cute stuff. Because I'm in another one now. Gosh darn it. This is by Caterpillar Crossing also. And this is they call it the Magic Sew-Along. I'll show you how far I am. So the first month that we get it, it says Trick or Treat. And I actually ordered the kit this time, and you get it, like they send it on this nice, all the floss on there, it's all numbered. Put it in this cute, scary bag I made. And so it's gonna say trick or treat first. And I think it's all words, and that's how far I got so far. What do they call that? Like word art or something like that. There must be a cat on there because this is the needle minder that they sent, that I got with it. That's so cute. And I think I picked the 28 count even weave or linen that they had, because you could pick 18, 14, whatever. Okay. I worked on Maleficent a little bit, which I love. There's my Maleficent bag. And I'm doing her on, I think this is 25 count gridded fabric. And this is how far I am. I've gone pretty far on her. You can kind of see, look how pretty that dress looks at the bottom where it's all purple and then I have the outline. And this is from Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's a story keep. And so when she's done, she'll be very scary and she will look like this. So it's gonna be very pretty when it's done. And so this is a keeper for the summer also, along with the Ocean one and the Garden Grow sew-alongs. Now, I have a couple of new starts. All right, so I'm gonna do the Black Needle Society's Summer at Stars Hollow virtual retreat. And we actually got to see on one of their live videos what it looks like and the floss that we're going to use. So I'm like, well, I should probably get started on that other one, the fall one. So I'm gonna do them all across here. And this is the fall one right here, how much I've got done. There's Kirk up there. So I got quite a bit to go on there, but the new ones, they sent a fabric, or not a fabric, a color adjustment, so you could order these. So I got these these threads from Forbidden Fiber Company, and this will be the colors of the summer one, which are absolutely beautiful. So the colors are Tutu, Peachy Keen, Blush and Beautiful, Blush and Bashful, Pineapple, and Mermaid. And they are so pretty. So those will be kind of the main colors of the summer one, and it's really cute. So I think that's not this coming weekend, the next weekend. So, I mean, if I don't get fall done, I don't get fall done, but I'll have to fill it in afterwards. But this is on my summer stitch list. The other thing that I was working on for my stitch list was my Frogwarts Year 1 from the Black Needle Society also. And I have number 2 on the way. And then the Frogwarts retreat is a couple weeks, I think, after the other one. So I got going on this guy. I got it in the Q-snap, so I'm behind it here. That's how far I am. Of course, I don't read directions. I follow pictures, so I didn't put the sparkly gold in the key, but I may go back and add it on top of it because I read and I was like, oh, that's wrong. So I got quite a bit of stitching done on that one last week, I think. But I'm gonna do them all on this big, huge piece of 40 count honey that I got at the Attic in Arizona, and I love it. So, oopsie. Now, my other starts that I had some starts. Not gonna start anything, yep, okay. All right, so I was watching Stitched by Liz, and she had made this Mickey Sorcerer thing. So I got this pattern off the Etsy. I'm like, I have loved Mickey as a sorcerer for years, and I thought I am going to do that. So it's 200 by 240 stitches. Okay. And this is when I decided that I'm going to try 28 count 1/1 10 stitch. Oh boy, do I love this. So the whole thing is going to be less than this big, but this is how far I've gotten. Can I hold it straight there? This will be 1 page when it's done. I decided to just do 1 page at a time and try to fill it all in. Isn't it cute? It's gonna be a tiny mini, and I think I said this last time. I love doing this. I just love it. I love how it feels on your hand when you rub it across there. See what it's like. I don't know. It's just amazing. So, Sorcerer Mickey is staying in the pile for the summer. And I actually did spend, I had the day off yesterday, and I actually spent the whole day actually kitting up my stuff, the ones that I wanted to work on for the rest of the summer. Now I have someone on the floor down there that's in my stuff. I don't know how Kitty got in here, but okay. Now this is called, I gotta pull this up because I don't have the picture, Wonderland. And I purchased this from Tilton Crafts. This isn't working. I don't have a picture. Oh, good grief. Okay, everyone, let's use our imaginations. So this pattern is Alice from like the movie with all the characters around her, and it's from Tilton Crafts, and it's called Wonderland. Okay, so I thought I gotta make that because I just love it, because her dress is like the Cheshire Cat. So I got a good start on it. Woohoo! See that? Can you see the kitty in there at the bottom? These are like his eyes. The bottom of her dress. And I'm doing this on 28 count 1/1, and I can just tell you, I just love it. Kitty. Okay, I had purchased this pattern. It's one of those Disney Dreams collection. I found it online. It's the Little Mermaid. Okay, so I made this big, huge working copy, which I tried to get into Pattern Keeper, which I like to use because it kind of keeps track. But I just started down here in the corner and to size it out to see how big it was supposed to be. So this is the bottom right corner, and this is all the bigger it will be. Oh, good grief. That's how much I started. But it's not very big in the scheme of things. Like if I hold this up, it's not that big. So that's the first one that I'm doing in that series. I also purchased some other ones. I got Tinkerbell. I got a Beauty and the Beast one, Cinderella, what did I get? And maybe Snow White. Those were purchases, but we won't talk about them because you guys all know how expensive they are. This is not in my summer pile because this was just to see if I liked stitching on it that much. But did I show it? Okay, now I don't know if you've ever seen the I don't know if he did it as a, on who I'm talking, you know who I'm talking about, right? The Thomas Kincaid guy that did those. There's a Alice in Wonderland piece that it looks like she's bending over in the water, and then like this whole world is underneath there. And I took that and I put it into one of those pattern making things, and I thought I'm gonna try to do this to see what it looks like, because I don't know how to make it more fine detail or whatever. So I actually started stitching it. So this is the top right corner of it. So I should have started like in the middle so I could see, but I figured there's some stuff right down here. So if I get to it, and it doesn't look good, and it's a bad thing because I use that pattern. Oh my gosh, what's that called? That cross stitch pattern. Is that what it's called? Cross stitch? Anyways, doesn't matter. And I don't know. I'll see if it's good. If it's not, because I couldn't find that they made that into a actual pattern, you know, like the other ones. I've Googled it and I can't find it anywhere. So, I did make a purchase because I'm such a sucker. So I had made this cute bag for myself with this little bag inside it for Beauty and the Beast, and that's my favorite. So I'm like, I need to find something that I love Beauty and the Beast wise. So I'm gonna put all my floss in there. And I found this. It's by Tim Rogerson, and it's from Addicted to Cross Stitch. But I just fell in love. So you can see Beast in the background and Belle on the front. Oh. It is 200 by 430. And I also got, because you know, if you like buy one from some of these sites, you can get another one half off. And I had seen someone make this, and this is Moana from the same place, and I just think they're beautiful. And we all love Moana, right? So, well, maybe not everybody, but okay, so I am going to physically go to the Black Needle Society retreat in Missouri in August. I'm gonna get in my car and I'm gonna drive down there because I don't have anybody that wants to go from here. But I am really, really excited about it. Okay, now I joined a club thing, and they send you like the fabrics a month. So I'm in this Forbidden Fiber one, and I'm getting 36 count. I should be getting 28 count. I should change that. But these are a couple of the ones that I've gotten. This is a beautiful yellow. Should I take it out of the plastic maybe? Probably, because you can't see anyway, so. And it's called Buttered Popcorn. I should have made my popcorn thing on this one. And you get a fourth of a yard of it. So I might go on there and switch that because I really like that 28 stuff. And then I got this green one. I think I showed this last time. This is like this was a sea foam, which is really pretty. Oh, it was called, oh, this had a funny name. Celadon. That was for March. And then we got red clay, which was really pretty too. So now I got to figure out what I want to do on these cute fancy things. Now I also tried this Forbidden Fiber, and I don't know what this one was called. I took the thing off, but I think I already showed this one. It was just kind of a creamy peachy color. But I got Queen Grape Myrtle, which is kind of cool, and I think this would be a good mermaid fabric. Can you see? It's like purple and green and gray. Almost like, I don't know, what's the word? Magical, majestical. Help with the words there, people. Word people. But isn't that pretty? Also, I got these were from Fiberlicious, and I got 36 count there also, which I think is okay because then if I do something, it's like an 18-inch. This one was called April Showers Bring May Flowers. And can you see it's purple and orange and pink? And I'm like, this is adorable. So I need to start picking out some stuff that goes on this fancy stuff, right? All right, so what am I gonna work on? I'm gonna work on my sew-alongs. I'm gonna try to stay caught up on that Fab 50. Sometimes I like to sneak new things in, but I'm gonna try not to start anything till my birthday on August 22nd. And then on my next Flosstube, I will show you what I'm gonna start, and it's gonna be huge. But I really wanna get all these done so that I don't just keep having whips. Because I got some whips down there. My whip go things that were called for this month are my fairy houses and sweater weather. So let's see if I do anything on these. Okay, so sweater weather is by Plum Street, and I also started this in December with Pam on that 12 starts and 12-hour craziness thing that we did. And I didn't get very far because you only stitch for an hour, but I did get that first like pumpkin done or outlined. So that was an hour. But I love those wiener dogs in there, so I want to do that. And then the other one was, remember I told you about my friend that went on that biking tour across the United States? Well, she made it to the end. She's still alive. She's back home. And she still rides her bike. She's nuts. I don't know if she started it yet, but last year we started this fairy garden collection, and it's by Shannon Christine. And so it's like 12 of these. And we had purchased this fabric that kind of looked like the background, and it was so thin, and I'm not going to tell you where mine is, but anyways. So I ordered a new one, and I got this. Oh my God, I'm terrible. I don't write anything down. It's got to be 18 count because they're pretty tiny. Yeah, so there's all those houses, and so I started on mine, and I think kind of my goal is I can't finish all these, but I want to finish a couple houses. So maybe the one I started there, and then that one at the bottom, and then maybe the next one down, because then I'd have a column done. In the middle it says fairies are welcome, which I think is so cute, but there's 9 houses. They're like teapots and shoes and pumpkins, and I mean, it's really cute. You could do just a couple, but I really like it. So I do want to work on that one. So I have a trip this week that I have to go on for work, and we're gonna go to California, which I've never really spent any time there. I've gone there to a quilt show once with my mom, and we actually drove up there from Arizona and stayed over, but never been to Disneyland or anything like that. But we're going to Carlsbad, which I'm excited. We leave Thursday, we come back Saturday. So I might get some stitching done on that airplane because it's about a 4-hour flight. And apparently at my new job, we don't fly commercial. We fly in the owner's jet, which I'm excited about. I've never been in a jet before, but everybody that works there has been in there, and they're like, oh, it's the best. So I'm going to take something to stitch on. I don't want to take something too big. I really want to take my Fab 50, but that's kind of a big bulky thing to take with for 2 days. And so I might take like the sorcerer or something smaller to work on. Maybe the fairies. Maybe I'll take the fairy houses and knock out a couple of them. Or the sweater weather. I could do that one too. So that's about all I got. It is summer now in North Dakota, and it's about 80 degrees, and we finally got our swimming pool open, and it is crystal clear, and there seems to always be, you know, people here swimming, and we just love it, having our family around. I don't really have much else to say. If anybody, does anybody want to talk about anything? Just kidding. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a great week. I'm going to try to do these more regularly, and I'll promise I'll be more organized next time and have the, you know, what I'm working on, what the fabric is, you know, stuff like that. But if anybody really wants to know, I do have them all written down. So I hope everyone has a great week. I hope to see you maybe in 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks. And then hopefully we all have more finishes and more stuff worked on, and oh, we'll all be so happy. All right, well, you guys all have a great week, and God bless you. And that's, and then what do you say? Good night? No. Have a great day. Oh, yeah, no. Have a magical day. Bye-bye.